want to just come on and talk about bioidentical hormones. I have spoke about this before in a written post, which I will be linking around and about so you can have a read. But I still think there's a lot of confusion about it, about this bioidentical hormones and body identical hormones. Now, they sound so similar that I can totally understand why you might get confused. But it seems now with menopause becoming more marketable and more mainstream that obviously women are looking for solutions, and the bioidentical hormones, which are the ones we're talking about today, are the ones that women are sort of heading for because they're available in private clinics, private businesses. And just remember that part of it. When something is a private business, obviously it's there to make money out of you. They're there to sell you something. That's very different to the body identical that we're getting from the NHS, okay? So what is the difference? Well, remember, it's hard for me to say bio is bad. They're not bad, they're just not as good as the body identical, okay? So bioidentical compounded hormones are often called, and non-FDA approved. They don't have the pharmaceutical backing, grade research and testing that the body identical have. Often you'll go to one of these clinics and you'll go obviously with a range of symptoms. You may be desperate because you've seen your doctor, you haven't been able to get in at the doctor, or you haven't had the result you wanted from the doctor. Now, on that note, watch my last post about doctor's appointments and advice on those. But often what's happening then is you're just getting given a cocktail of all three of the main sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, all just in one sort of cocktail that's sort of just a standard amount given to you. Now, they might say they're going to take a blood test and match you up and give you the right cocktail, but how does that make sense? If they're going to take a blood test from someone who has low hormones and is suffering as a result of this, what are they going to match to? They don't have your previous hormone level when you were 25 and feeling great, so what are they going to match to? That's a difficult one to get your head around as well. Okay, so generally non-regulated, we don't know where they're made. Who knows where they're made? Often they will be put into creams and preparations that maybe don't go through the skin as effectively, but I think the bottom line is they're just not tested to the level that body identical hormones and the other hormones used by the NHS are tested to. Now, yes, they will argue that, well, some of the hormones the NHS use, the body identical, are synthetic. Now, you get synthetic hormones in your contraception. We use synthetic hormones, say the Mirena coil, yes, but many of them are body identical, and they are, think about eutregestone, which is your progesterone, that's micronized. Bijou, they're all micronized progesterone, they are not synthetic. And the estrogens are derived from the yam, which again is body identical, natural, and it's certainly not coming from a pregnant horse's urine. I can assure you of that. Just remember, all in all, that these businesses and private clinics that are selling you the bioidentical will probably be making a lot of money out of you. And these things have not been tested. They're often given as a one-size-fits-all, and we've had experience of the fact that many women who've tried the bioidentical end up coming back to the real McCoy, as it were, the body identical from the NHS, only allowed on prescription, and they usually tend to feel better. So honestly, if you have any questions, I know it's very confusing. If you have questions, please drop them below. Please drop me a message. I will be happy to answer anything about these.